Laugh out loud. There you go. So good.
I am live.
So I actually did that. We'll have a look at that in a minute, especially for Tony. Especially for Tony. Tony, like a toe and a knee. Or Tony Baloney, or Tony me old mucker, or Anthony Elvis Day. Oh, I've got loads of nicknames for Tony. Loads of nicknames. Yeah. I tend to burn. I've done it, mate. You'll see it in a minute. You'll see the results in a minute. I burn, right, when I quite like somebody, I tend to give them a nickname. So if I meet somebody, for example, and their name is Steve, then I'll call them Patrick if I quite like them. Or some other name like that. My daughter's boyfriend is still trying to get used to it because his name's Tristan.
Hi, Marge.
I call him Patrick all the time. To the point now, I call him Patrick.
Just give me a sec. I just got to put some wash. I got to put my uniform in the washing machine for tomorrow. Oh, I won't be too long.
So I can't just burn. I probably will.
Hopefully.
Tony Baloney. Yeah, is he here? Is he? Is he here? Someone's put Tony, the kings of the beer room. If I get on with this one over here, I'll find out, won't I? Yes, good. Yeah, hammer time. He's a legend. Ragnar, he's lurking. He's probably been and gone. But thank you for coming in, Rag. And please go and subscribe to Rags. All right, he's a mate of mine. It's a good little chat tonight. You know, I like it. Please, mate. All right, do it. Oh, is that really Zimbabwe? Oh, thank you. Give me something interesting to say. Rather than something rubbish. Zimbabwe are introducing their version of backed by gold currency, I take it. Is that, yeah? Wild times, yeah. It is wild times, isn't it? We're living in bloody madness, aren't we? That's a lie. This is madness, isn't it? We live in insanity, don't we, through there? Virtual insanity, I think, as well. Virtual insanity. I'm dreaming. Wet Christmas. Oh, just did that thing again as well. I've been rocking back and forth so much that my handle came on. Good. Yeah. No. Well. Oh, I like that bird. My daughter's boyfriend's called Fergus. I call him Fergington. Oh, it's not just me then. Oh, I'd still like to find somebody in the chat.
Almost done.
The Steve game with songs. You can pretty much get the word or the name Steve into most popular songs. You can, and I actually met somebody once gigging, and they were like, "Yeah, man, we play the Steve game." So I was like, "Oh yeah, come on, the Steve game." Holistic Media, hello. Yeah, nice to see you too. Oh, I'm trying. Is Super Dave coming on? I haven't seen him, to be fair, Truth Seeker. I know he's Super Dave Sunday later on, so look out for that. It's all, my camera keeps freezing, I'm sorry about that. I think he goes on tonight, and he'll be on tonight. I haven't heard from him today, mate, to be fair. But he usually does Super Dave Sunday, or Super Sunday Dave, or Super Extravaganza Super Sunday. No, you know what I mean, yeah. Steve Alarm. We used to play the Steve game. We did, like, song will come on, and you can pretty much rhyme it perfectly into pretty much most songs. Steve. All right, just, you know, we've got a lot of time to kill in the van. You do.
Just hopefully a short one. I really can't afford to be on too long. Who's here? Wow, 5. Thank you, out to lunch. Thank you for that. I don't intend to stay on for very long anyway. Dave's Waffle House. That was Dave's Waffle House. You know, the one that was on my stream last night. It's Dave's Waffle House, that is. Yeah, that's the one that Bruce blocked just randomly for whatever reason. Say no more. I'm done talking about the guy. So what's going on, people? Just want to say, if you've come for drama, ain't happening. I just want to chilled chit chat. Whoever wants to talk, whoever wants to come on and talk in fact. You got it, guys and girls. Kapow. I'm pretty sure Margaret's gonna want to come on. Yeah, really. Poltergeist. It's a bit dweeby. You think so? Well, I weighed myself and it's gone. I weighed myself when I got in and I've gone down from, it's not a lot. It's gone down from, first of all, from when the last time I weighed myself before, I was 16 stone. And then I went down to 5'8". I've just had a look now and I was, sorry, 5'8", 15'8". And then I just looked now and it was 15'4". So it's going. It's going. I'd love to see it go a lot quicker, but it's going. You right, Marge?
Hi there.
Yeah. Did you sort your washing line out in the end?
It was pouring rain when I took the, well, not pouring rain, but raining when I
Yeah.
sent you the photo of the clothesline.
What was
But
that photo? Was that you budging the line so it would be a lot straighter?
Yeah, I was thinking I'm going to hunt tomorrow. The tool chest is down in the locker room and find another pair of pliers. And maybe with both pliers, I can pull the cord through and then wrap it around and
Yeah.
knot it really, really good. But it's metal, twisted metal covered in
Plastic.
plastic.
Yeah. Yeah. I know the ones. It's really difficult stuff to work with, isn't it? I know what you mean.
So I bought the more expensive clothesline, figuring that it would last longer.
Yeah. Well, it should do. It should do, yeah.
I figure with the good
It's just,
weather, it'd be nice to hang out some laundry.
so you've been having storms over there, haven't you?
The wind last night was really bad.
Hmm.
Like we've had worse, but it was something. I was worried about the trees. So But they came by and they snipped off a few of the frozen, or I should say, the fallen branches, or cooked here and there. So
That's interesting. That is, I've gone from 7 to 1 in the space of a few minutes. Oh well. Yeah, that's the list for the kittens. That is. And now none.
so I'm going to save up and hopefully join up with my big guys and girls
Mm.
for a weekend. We were supposed to do that 3 years ago, but then the COVID and then lockdown and people working from home, and I don't know. So hopefully they'll restart it. At least it's a nice camping trip.
Yeah. I
Who are
would have
you
thought.
watching?
Oh, that was Dave. That was Dave's Waffle House.
Okay.
Yeah. Funny guy, man. Interesting guy. I love watching his streams.
I like to go into Burn Eye, the Alchemist.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good people on there. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you, are you near Hastings Castle?
Nah. No, I'm not. I'm not near there.
Okay.
But I don't even know where the nearest castle is to me, to be honest, off the top of my head. There's a lot of moats around by me that have had flats built on them. But yeah.
Cool. Because Hastings, I think, is your oldest castle, but it's in
Yeah.
ruins.
I need to go to that one.
And Berkshire Castle, I think it's called. Something like that.
Berkshire, yeah. Any of the counties, any of the areas in the UK that have got the Shire on the end, you don't need to say like Shire, you just say Shore. Like instead of saying Lancashire, you say Lancashire, or all the Shires basically. I wanted to correct Bruce on it every time he said Shire, and I never got around to it, and I thought, well, it's not important really. It's not really important.
So you'd know a tourist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just realized that you have Lancashire and we have Lancaster in Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there quite a few like French-looking areas in Quebec, Canada, or Canada?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
But we're not an old country like yours, so
Mm.
we have in Ancet, Quebec, they have once a year the medieval games.
Yeah.
I went once. It was really, really fantastic. And of course, we're known for our beer, Molson, and that. We have places in the country. I'd have to look it up for cheese, wine. Most of the wine is in Ontario and BC, British Columbia. We do have apple cider. Got a lot of apple orchards around.
I take apple cider from time to time. It's horrible to just neck a mouthful of it, man, but I do it from time to time. It's supposed to help with the gut, apparently.
I was really upset when I read that we only have 800 family-run farms here in Quebec.
Yeah.
A lot of them have sold out to big companies.
No, it's not good.
No.
You don't know what they're bloody putting in the food, do you know?
How much is your gas over there for the car?
I don't know because I don't drive. I'd have to ask Ellie, or you'd have to ask Ellie because I honestly don't know.
It's supposed to be going up to $2 here. Of course,
Yeah.
because summer's coming and vacation, so they jack it up.
I heard something about something sweeping up from the south and working its way up. About you're only going to be allowed to fill your tank up with £80 of fuel, and then the pump will automatically cut off, so you can't fill it any more than £80 apparently.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know too much about it. It's just something I heard on a YouTube stream.
So the government is starting to hoard it.
Yeah, they're doing something.
Yeah. The war drums in the distance.
Yeah.
Not too distant neither. That's a scary part. But 2 weeks ago, I had a horrible dream. In my dream, I'm in bed, and through the window, there's a humongous flash of white. And something exploded, and I'm like, okay, where can I hide in my apartment? You know, it was. I woke up really, really at ends with myself, like, what the hell's going on?
I've had a similar dream to that. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but I had a dream. I came into the living room here, and it was during the day. And I looked out my window, and I'm not too far away from an airport over there. And this plane was coming over. It was one of them more dated passenger planes. It was one of the ones with the propellers on it instead of jet engines.
Okay.
You know, the ones that look more like they've got like a square shaped body as opposed to a round cylinder. A little bit like the fire planes that you have over there. They've got like a square body. It's
Yeah.
more squared. Well, it was one of them planes coming over, and I could see the stripes on the side of it and the windows on the side. This plane, I was watching it take off in my dream, and it was banking. It was coming up, and then it started banking to the left towards here. And then something happened to it. I don't know what was going on, but it started making a funny sound, and then it tilted, and it was coming towards my block. And I knew it was coming down, and I thought it was going to come straight through my window. But as it got closer, I instinctively ducked down like that, thinking, what am I going to do? And then I realised it was going to hit the block. So I panicked and ran. And as it come over, it hit the other side of the block. The building shook as an almighty bang, and I've run out to the other side of the block, and all the metal on the other side where we've got the chute room where all the rubbish goes is all twisted and bent. The top corner and the roof on the other side of the block is all missing, and you can see part of someone's living room and that looking in. And then I looked down, and you can see a big massive line, the plane all in bits, and the front part of the plane is smashed into the leisure centre over there. And it was quite. I don't have dreams that are like very detailed. I usually have dreams that are like merged into other things. really
Yeah.
strange ones where like I'll usually be in a room or something, and then when I turn round in another part of the room, the other part of the room will be like a different place completely, like they've been stitched together. It's really strange. Um, but this one was quite vivid and quite detailed, and I woke up after that, and I do look out there every now and again, and wonder, it's just a dream at the end of the day, man. But you do wonder, and I look out every now and again, and I see the type of plane that I saw in my dream taking off, and I watch them just go by. You don't see too many of them ones with the propellers these days, but they've still got a fair few of them coming and going. And you know when they're coming because they make a slightly different sound to the other ones because of the propellers. And yeah, it was quite scary at the time. It was quite scary at the time. Yeah. But you just reminded me when you said you saw a flash outside and you didn't know where to hide. It was kind of the same sort of thing when I had that dream. It was like, where do I run off to? Like, is it going to come straight through the bloody window or what? You know.
Yeah, it's unsettling for sure. I think maybe I'm watching too much news.
Yeah, could be. I had a dream last night as well. I know I had a dream. I just can't remember at the moment what the bloody hell it was, but I remember waking up this morning thinking, do you know what? I haven't had a long dream like that for a while. Usually you'll wake up and it's just like you just wake up, don't you? But then sometimes you'll wake up and you'll just be at the end of a dream and you'll remember some of it or most of it. I remember having a dream just before Kelly woke up to go start work. I can't even remember what the bloody hell I had a dream about now. No, it's gone. I can't think.
But before 9/11 happened, I had a dream. Okay, my living room window screen I'd given to the landlord to repair. And I had the windows open. It was summer. And a plane flew through my window. And I'm running around the house opening up windows and doors for it to fly back out. And I told my husband, what a stupid dream. Like a plane, coming through the window and I'm running around the house to let it out.
Are we talking like a toy-sized plane come through your window?
Yeah, yeah. Good. And then 9/11 happened.
Fuck, really? Wow.
That was weird.
I was just watching something about that 9/11. You know that channel? Do you know about Redacted?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I was just watching something about that.
Clayton Morris, I think his name is,
Yeah, yeah.
and his wife Natalie. Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. I was just listening to something, but I didn't catch all of it because I had to go. Like when you started messaging me, I was busy putting this wardrobe from Kelly's uh, granddad's bungalow. Um, I said I'd have it because he passed, and I've had some of his stuff. So you know, most of the stuff's gone to charity and other people, and some of it's just got chucked. But we've made good use of most of the stuff that was in there. He had a lot of good stuff. He had absolutely loads of magnifying glasses.
Oh,
And
there you go.
yeah,
If you lose or misplace your glasses, there you go.
there you go. Yeah, one for every room,
Always handy.
Yeah, yeah. I've had some of his ornaments as well, and he had. There's a lot of comics and books and that.
Oh, you should get them appraised.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got a box of them somewhere. I can't remember where bloody hell I put them.
I had a few Conan the Barbarian,
Yeah.
and one of
Right
them
on.
was signed by the writer and the guy that does the drawings. But I gave that away because we were moving from a 5.5 room house into this place, 3.5. Had a 10-piece dining room set. I gave that away for $1,000 with an antique cannonball bed. Oh, geez. That was a nightmare. Decluttering and getting rid of a lot of stuff to get in here.
Yeah.
Because my husband was sick. He had diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, and cancer, colon cancer. And my son wanted us to move closer to him because his wife did not want to move closer to us. Her parents were living downstairs with them.
Right.
So that was a nightmare. So now the sanding in the foyer is all done. I just have to paint it. The kitchen's going to be a beast. Oh well. At least I'm getting it done. Because this happened in October 2019. And then COVID broke loose. And then the lockdowns. And the guys that he has to do the sanding and painting and all that. One is working full-time on construction. The other guy, his handyman, fell ill. So, and like I asked him, when are you going to finish here? And then he tells me, I can't get in next door. She won't let me in the apartment. I have to go to the rental board. I said, what does she have to do with my apartment? I'm talking my apartment. Well, I want to get everything done all at the same time. Yeah, right. So then I said, okay, give me 2 months free rent and I'll do my own sanding and painting. Okay, you're responsible for your apartment then. I said, no, I'm responsible only for the sanding and painting. If there's a leak or something happens, I call you. So then he brought a paper all written out and we both signed it. One for him, one for me. So that was good. Yeah, today you can't go word of mouth. Everything has to be signed. And
Things are changing, man, rapidly.
was that your cat?
Yeah. Don't know what they're moaning for. I've not long just fed them. It's like I gotta rush around as soon as I get in. I gotta sort them guys out and then stick my uniform in the wash.
Do you let them loose in the house?
Pardon?
Do you let them loose in the house?
I'd like to, but I don't because my place would just get trashed. It's bad enough with me being in here. No, they'll just trash it. I do though. I do. Don't get me wrong. I do let them out every now and again and wonder supervised, but to leave them and go off for a bit for a few hours and then come back, I just wouldn't have the same flat when I come back.
Well, I had 3 cats. I had Tom Tom,
Oh,
Tiger, and Chris Mittens. And Tiger was the one that liked to pluck on the furniture. But he did it when I wasn't home.
yeah.
And I'm thinking, wow, Mittens is so good. She doesn't pluck the furniture. Oh, she made herself a hammock under the sofa. Oh. I'd like to have a dog, but at that time I was working and you can't leave it locked up in the apartment all alone.
Mm.
And now I got a cat, so I don't think I'll get a dog when I have a cat in the house. She claws his face and hurts his eye. No.
Jeez.
Plus the vets are so expensive now. Whoa.
Yeah, I've got that coming up soon. Got to get these guys in there and get them checked over and all sorts. And the little kittens will be next after that soon.
They're getting nice and big.
Yeah, yeah. Follow me everywhere now. Every time I go in there, they just follow me everywhere. You've got the little black one. You've got this little black one, and he's really feisty, man. He's chews you, he bites your toes. He's a right little black tiger. Or should I say panther, really. Vicious little bugger. And then you've got one that looks like Cassie, the mum. And she's ever so quiet and timid and just cute.
So you have customers already for them?
Not yet. We've got to get them into the vets first, and then Kelly has been talking about getting them up for sale. In the meantime, we never really got round to it. She's been busy working, and I'm more laid back to the idea at the moment, to be honest. But it does need doing in the next couple of weeks.
So when you take them to the vet, they have to get dewormed and their first vaccinations?
They get a general check over. They get a worm and flea treatment, microchipped,
Okay.
and then we get them in for neutering or spaying, depending obviously which sex. And then I think it's like you give it like about 2 weeks, and then you bring them back in, and then they give them the all clear, hopefully, and then you can they're ready to go. But we like
That's
to. We've got
expensive.
yeah, it is. It is. We've got a chip thing where you run it over the cat and you can see what the code is
Yeah.
on the chip and all that, who it's going to be addressed to and that.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of faffing about with transferring them over to new people's addresses and stuff like that. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And then if there's someone that wants one that's a registered cat and they want the kitten registered, you gotta get the kittens registered if the mum and dad are full registered, and you get the paperwork to say that they're full registered, Tika registered Bengals. Sometimes it depends because Cassie's not a registered Bengal even though she's pure breed. But then Roland's a pure pedigree and he's registered. I mean, they're all pure pedigree, to be honest, but it's just a case of when I've got Cassie, I wasn't intending on doing any breeding or anything like that. I just wanted a cat. So it didn't matter to me whether I added a registered cat or unregistered. So I just ended up with Cassie, and then I just decided I wanted to breed. But the good thing about it is if someone doesn't mind whether they're registered or not, I've got that. But if someone does want a registered cat, I can offer that as well.
How many times can you breed her?
I'm not exactly sure how many times you are supposed to breed her, but I think in the 6th year they stop breeding, apparently, usually. I think she's in her 5th year now. But some people will just breed them until they can't breed anymore. But I'll probably retire her at about 8 years old. I don't want to push her too far, like, you know.
Yeah.
I've got other females as well anyway. I've got Isla, she's younger. And Maya's roughly about the same age as Cassie. And then you've got Snowy. I think Snowy's about the same age as Cassie, maybe a bit older. But she's nice as well. There's the variety as well. Because we don't just do the normal brown, black spotted Bengals. We got charcoals and we got the snow lynxes. We can offer them as well. So there's a bit of variety for people. You just gotta, if you're gonna do it, you just gotta be proper on it. I'm still struggling now, but that's only because of where I am and the magnitude I'm doing it on. I'm making it hard for myself. To be honest, I wish I hadn't had done it. I wish I'd have just waited a bit longer. Really, yeah. It's been more trouble than it's worth, to be honest.
What other hobbies do you do?
Other than buying caterpillars and raising them, which I'll be doing soon because the weather's getting warmer. Not much else, really. When I was younger, I used to go swimming. I used to go out a lot to parks and that, looking for animals like frogs and God knows what under the stones. I used to do a lot of that. I used to love that. I don't do so much of that now. You know, life changes, you get older. Although I am, pardon?
You still have frogs?
I have, yeah. I have still got frogs.
What do they eat?
I give them mealworms, wax worms. They like to have little tiny nymph locusts. I'll have them. Spiders. Most things that crawl. They love worms. Absolutely love worms. You call them night crawlers over there, though, don't you? You know what I'm on about, earthworms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Night
that
frogs and earthworms and
Yeah,
well, they
yeah.
should be coming out now that the ground is thawing out.
Oh no, the crackling's starting again, Marge. I hate this. Carry on talking. You know that robot voice thing I keep talking about? When it starts crackling and it gets worse. It's just started.
Yeah, I don't hear it on my end.
No, it's mad. It's like I said before, like when I play the streams back, it's like nothing's happened. So I'm going to guess it's probably something to do with my phone. I don't know.
So it's 4:48 here. And that happened, say, 7, so it's 9:47 by you that it happened. Just keep tabs on it when it happens.
It is 9:47, yeah.
So next Sunday, the 30th, right? Next Sunday's the 30th?
I think so, yeah. I think you're right on that one.
Yeah.
Sunday the 23rd.
Granddaughter's birthday party.
What time? 20. Although it ain't too bad, it's just crackly.
Yeah.
Usually you've gone into robot mode right now and it's all like matrix sounding and stuff.
Weird, eh?
Yeah. Joel, if you're still there, do you want to come on for a chat, or you good to just listen? Maybe he's busy doing something. I don't know. Twins are doing my heading for the black hair. Yeah.
So I'm
A whole lot.
hoping.
Oh, here we go. Here's the robot voice. There it is. It's just snuck up out of nowhere. I'm probably not going to. I'm not going to be able to hear what you're saying now properly, Marge. I'll try though.
Tonight is Curse Island. Curse of Oak Island, I should say. Do you get that by you?
What's that?
The Curse of Oak Island. It's the money pit that they're digging up.
Oh man, I'm having difficulty. I do apologise, Marge. I need to
Okay.
report this. I really do need to report this. Every time it happens, I forget to report it.
You have no metal near the near your computer or your phone?
On open the door for them a bit, so they just calm down. Hi guys. Alright. I'm going here. I'm going.
So Joel is there?
Again, Marge.
Joel is there?
Yeah, I can kind of hear you again now. I think it's coming back. Thanks for telling me that. There's Joel.
Hello
You alright,
there.
Joel?
Good evening, everyone. Oh, well,
See
better
the
up
boat.
there, yeah. Good day, everybody. How's everybody? How are you, Margaret? Are you okay? How are you, love?
Pretty good. How are you?
Not too bad, actually. Just a bit tired and that. Been a bit hectic. Oh, look, guess what? Pete's on. I've just said about the cat and the kittens. Doing me head in about these bloody kittens, Pete. Yeah, kittens. I'm on live on YouTube. There's Margaret on, Pete. I've just come on now. Sister, you're doing my blooming
Joel,
edit.
can you hear Margaret okay?
No.
No?
Oh, I can now. Yeah.
Okay, good.
There's
Hi.
a big M-class solar flare or something, isn't there, hitting us at the moment or something. So I don't know if that's
You're both
what's...
coming back now. I can sort of hear you. It's coming back now. It's coming back.
Yeah, well, our internet's been
There we go.
absolutely terrible today. Absolutely terrible and that. I'm just trying to get my phone to stop slipping down and that, I'll say.
There we go.
Yeah. What did he say? Yeah, internet's been absolutely terrible today, and that for us really. Still acting up now. Julie's on phone, well, video calling to Mama and that, and Mum and that, having a chat with her. That keeps like all going fuzzy and scrambling and that, all picture and everything and like robot-y voice and that. So you were just on about robot voice, weren't
you. Yeah.
Yeah. That's better. I don't know what I've done, but it sounds a lot better now. I can hear. Can you hear me or what? Can you not hear me?
I can hear you perfectly. I can hear both of you perfectly fine.
Yeah, it sounds better. We're a bit scrambling and that. So what do we know? Anybody? What do we know? Oh, we know. So.
Well, I know that alert didn't come through on my phone, so that's.
No, it didn't on mine neither for some reason.
But I have had a thing come up on my phone. I hope I don't mess this up now, but I'm going to try and see if I can access the message. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
we can hear you. I can hear you.
Wicked. Right. Right, so it's in my notifications. Like when you get up, you switch your phone on, and you get all your reports, like who's been messaging you on Instagram and what videos through YouTube have come on and all that. Well, I got a thing, and it says Samsung account legal terms updated. Tap here to agree to the new privacy notice. And I'm guessing that's got something to do with the alert. And I'm worried to accept it just in case it triggers the alerter.
Yeah. You see,
Because I'm guessing, because it says account legal terms updated, I'm guessing as soon as I agree to it, it's going.
Oh, now we lost him.
Yeah, I was just going to say there. Yeah, we've lost him, Margaret. I'd be a bit wary about that. What would you say, Margaret, for Pete and that? See, I had that, well, I did. Well, I've got a Samsung Galaxy A51, I think it is. And I went in, well, apparently you go into advanced settings and then you turn off all, what is it, emergency or government notifications and that. So I just turned that off and that was it. But I actually turned my phone off. And I've had no notification or anything, nothing express
See,
or
we
nothing.
had that here, but we didn't have to accept anything.
No, you didn't have to accept it or anything and that. It's just that some people might, well, like for me, I'm just a bit weird. I'm very suspicious about things and that. Obviously, having
Well,
been worked for military and stuff like that, I know not everything's told, even to us. You know what I mean? It's like just a need to know what you need to be known, and that's it. Don't ask questions, sort of thing. But
yeah.
I just feel, and maybe I'm not alone in that, but and it's not just in UK. This I'm talking globally. This is a world health. There's obviously a method to madness, isn't there? There's a master plan behind all this, and they're just trying to. I don't know. But there's something when I just feel it. I've got good senses like that. I can smell when it's going to rain or things like that. I can tell changing weather, pressure, air pressure, and things, and it's just some an ability that I've got. I've got good foresight. I perceive things and that. I can sense danger before it happens. Because believe me, I've put myself in a lot of scrapes and that. I'm lucky to still be alive. If I were a cat and they're supposed to have 9 lives, I'd have been well and truly dead now. I probably had about 99 or more near scrapes and that. So I'm pushing it. I know I am. I'm pushing it, but I just the saying is, if you can't be good, just be careful, isn't it? Sort of thing. So it's just me and that my crazy extreme sport things and stuff that I like, motorbikes and kite surfing,
Oh, she's so
skating,
pretty.
all sorts of stuff. And oh, look at that, man.
She's so pretty.
But yeah, I don't know. I was just saying, Pete, I'd be a bit, for me, well, you know what I'm like, I'd be very, very wary of that. I don't know, because see what I did, boy, I updated my phone before all this happened, like about a week. Remember before, you know, like, because I'm on a Samsung, and I did all updates that I needed to do, and then I prepared myself. I'm a prepper as well, aren't I? I'm prepared. I've got my go bag, what they call a go bag, I think in America, which it's
Yeah,
my
but
army Bergen, and that's already packed. That's there. So if it's you know the poets, the fan, and that, I'm ready to go. I don't. I've got my army respirator, so I've got a respirator in case there's any chemical, biological, nuclear, or things like that.
It's gonna be one of
I'm
them.
fully geared. I've got all army kit, full the lot. I just need some respirators for kids and missus now. So
you're all
hopefully we
prepped.
might not need them, but better to have them than not.
Yeah.
Because I just don't know
The best.
what's in store for us all. That's all I'm saying. But hopefully we might be able to get this ludicrous war thing or whether the bloody hell's going off and that, get it put to ground and let's get on with it. Get heads down and let's get on with one another, innit? Stop tearing, bloody earth and air apart and that and ruining everything, destroying
Right,
everything.
how you doing?
I don't know if anybody agrees with that, but I think we need to stop using earth as a pincushion and stop just trying other species and plants and wildlife and that, because at the end of the day,
I like
why
the
drag them
Portuguese
into it? You know
president.
what I mean? Why, you know, if I were an animal, I'd be thinking, well, look at these silly idiots and that. You know what I mean? Why, you know what I mean? We don't want to die. You can blow your sense up, but don't be killing, taking all us with and that as well. You know what I mean? It's just my
I like the
view.
Portuguese president.
Pardon?
I like the Portuguese president.
Well, I've got a bit of Spanish in me, like it's not far from Portugal. My great grandma senior, she was a refugee from Spanish Civil War when Franco was twiddling about with Twitler and with that funny little moustache and that was like that was just beginning at before the Second World War, and
NATO should have
she
been
married
dissolved.
my great granddad. He was in Navy and that, and then he fetched her over here as a refugee and that. So that's how our family, well, my mum's side of the family came about. But she was only a little tiny woman. She must have been what, just over 4 foot. She was really, really thin and that. And I just remember she used to have like I think it was like a bamboo walking cane and that with like hook on, and she used to hook it round my neck and just go, bamboo, because she couldn't speak a word of English at all. And she'd get me and sit me on her knee and that, and she'd be there talking away and that. And lovely, lovely old lady and that. She was really,
Wow.
really nice woman, really nice woman. I like my great grandma senior Estebi. That's Spanish surname, isn't it? Estebi.
I don't know my family. We're from a broken family, so.
Yeah, well, she came over just before the Second World War kicked off, and that was like somewhere between mid-30s to 38, somewhere around that period or something. I've been trying to research into it, but there's a lot. It's hard to find out because a lot of the family now that knew everything have all passed away. So it's hard to get any information, if you know what I mean. And that, and I know that there's a link to do with Moors or something as well in Spain, and that like Esteban Moors or something like that. That's they're orange farmers. That's the family in Spain, and that they're orange farmers grow oranges. That's what they do. But anyway, enough of that. It's making me a bit emotional. I'm upset. I can see her now, and that.
My mother was Algonquin Indian, British, well, English and Scottish.
Yeah,
my dad is Danish and German.
Yeah, wow.
And I married an Italian-Ukrainian mix.
Wow.
Listen, I believe no matter what race or religion you are, in my eyes, colour, whatever, we're all here on this planet, so it's silly really to tear each other apart, innit? That's what I think personally, right? But I've seen enough things and that, horrible things and that. I'd like to see a better, safer world because, like, I've got 2 10-year-old twin girls and that, and since I've had my kids and that, it's totally changed everything in my way of thinking and in my life completely. And I worry about what it's going to be like for them when we're not here. If you know what I mean. I worry about the future. I don't want to leave a mess. Or we need to get us act cleaned up. All of us really get us heads together and get us act cleaned up.
Peter, you have kids too?
Nope, no kids.
Just cats.
Yeah. And that's going to have to do, it would seem. Because I want kids, but Kelly don't want kids. But at the same time, I'm happy being with Kelly, so...
What will be, Pete, mate. It just happens.
Yeah.
Me and Julie didn't really plan it. Well, we did and we didn't, sort of thing, but just not. I always said I'd be at least 35 and, have a job and, be the house, be stable and secure because I had a good upbringing when I was a kid. I had good parents and grandparents and things and that. And, that's like what you do, innit? You go to work and you buy an house and you get married and you have kids and things like that. Got all my career things like with Arctic Way and all that. And then, lo and behold, on my 35th birthday, my mum died on February 29th. And I think, round about May the 4th be with you, Julie conceived. So we knew she was pregnant. And then when we went for the first scan, lo and behold, there were 2 girls, and it was like one of them sort of things. Nurse says to me, she says, "Have you got a shed?" I went, gauntlet like that. She went, "Well, you're going to need it because it's 2 girls, twins." I went, you know what I mean, sort of thing. I was a bit shocked, like, but overwhelmed more than anything. Like, I just felt so proud. I just couldn't believe it. My dad says to me, he says, "Ah, it's trouble with you, lad, and that." He says, "You always have to do one more and that. You can't do it by half, can you?" You know what I mean? Always got a tummy top. But yeah, it was a bit of a shock, but I won't change it for the world. I'm very, very grateful to have these 2 girls and that, and Julie, and what we've got, really. Like, in my eyes, I'm a lucky man. I'm a lucky man.
That's better.
Hey, I'm
I
bigger.
have
We're all
my
bigger.
son.
Up in there. I tell you what, I need to shave my bloody whiskers that keeps tickling on me. I get really irritated. No irritable skin, me. I have to be careful what I'm bathing and that. Some like wash things, soaps and all that. I end up coming out of some mess and that, like eczema or whatever, rashes and stuff like that. So I just use a Dove. That's probably the best thing that I've found to use and that. But these links and things like that, I mean, even deodorant, it makes all my armpits burn and everything and that. Right, mess with it. And then when I start with beard and that, it's like it drives me mad. I need a shave. Even kids are telling me after, like, "You need a shave again, Daddy." I'm like, yeah, I know.
Just trim.
Yeah, well, I just use edge shears on them and that, because believe it or not, I've got really thick, tough hair and my whiskers and that. No matter, you could have 20 blades on a razor and it could be jet turbo or whatever. A couple of sweeps through and blades are bent and everything and that. I have to use edge shears that I cut bushes with.
Your hair is longer than mine.
I know, I can't afford an haircut, that's what it is, Margaret. I'm having to penny pinch. Because then if I do get it cut, then I'm going to have to keep going back again, you see. So then that's going to be, so I'd sooner rather leave me hair and get money to kids, and then maybe one day they keep trying to get me. I says, yeah, one day and that. Well, they want me to have my hair cut, and then I'm going to get, because when babies have their cut, like, they'll grow it and we'll take 12-inch off it, sort of thing, go to hairdressers, and then we're sending it to charity for children that's got like leukemia and cancer and things like that, and they've lost all the hair, so they make wigs out of them because it's very, very expensive. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I said, yeah, well, I'll do it for charity, but I'm not, other than that, I'll just wait while it falls out. Really, so I'm coming up 50 now, so hopefully I'm going to try and hang on it for as long as I can, because if I get it cut, then this might be last chance. If you know what I mean. But as long as it goes to something good, like. But yeah, we've been like saving air and sending it for charity for children with leukemia and stuff like that. So we like to do stuff like that, and like stuff to help with church and community and stuff like that, and school and things like that. If you give things, you'll get it back, in it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you do bad things, then you'll get bad back. That's how I look at it. I suppose karma, is it? You know what I mean? Sod's law, that's what I call it. It's Sod's law that'd happen. But yeah, no. If I were to get my hair cut, then it'll be going to some person that needs it, for a cancer charity or something like that, or to raise money for something like that. Maybe, I'd probably have it all shaved off into a Mohican and dyed pink or something for help the heroes or something like that. I don't know, something outrageous and that, just to raise some money for people. I don't think Mrs. would be very impressed, like, with pink Mohican, like, but yeah.
Have you gone to Burn Eye, the
To what?
alchemist? Burn Eye.
The Alchemist.
Yeah.
What's that, Margaret?
Burn Eye, Ancient Alchemist.
Oh, right.
He has a lot of different channels.
I think, I don't know if I watched something of that over there. That. Is it an oldish chap or something?
No, he's kind of young, glasses, baseball cap.
Right, oh, let me write this down. I'm sure I've watched that many blooming things a day and that. 'Cause the amount of things that I have to go through to research and like cross-reference.
But
'Cause
he,
it's
he
like,
has a channel there. I forget what it is, but
what's it called again, Margaret? Say that again.
Burn Eye,
Burnite.
BURN, capital EYE,
Yeah,
Ancient Alchemist.
ancient. I think I have seen him actually.
Yeah,
It
and
rings a bell when you say it's the
yeah,
ancient alchemist. That's what rings a bell. Because
he has
I watched all sorts of things.
It's a
Yeah,
guy that's making electricity,
yeah. I'll have a look at that.
and somewhere in Africa they have a stone that's
That's what I've seen. Is that blooming? I know what you're gonna say now. That stone that like lights up or something, isn't it?
yeah, it's a black stone,
Yeah.
but it's electric. I I did see the I
That
didn't
like they
watch all
can
of it.
weld with it or something. Don't they like touching of a rock and it like sparks? Is that? I think that's, if I'm right with this channel what you're on about. This must be what I've seen when you said that. That must be what it is that I've seen on that channel with this black stone or something in Africa. What the
Yeah,
mining or finding,
they put
and it just got
the
pure energy, electric in it, hasn't it, or something like that.
yeah.
Fascinating. That really fascinating.
Weird.
You know
So
what'll happen though, don't you?
he's playing around with the electricity and anti-gravity.
Mm. You know what'll happen though, don't you? They'll get young children to mine it as slaves or something like that, which is they do with this with cobalt and lithium or whatever, for these electric car batteries and stuff like that. It's awful, like some stuff I see on telly and that. I tend not to watch much telly and that 'cause adverts upset me a lot when I see things like that. I don't like it.
I used to have a friend who was he collected rare rocks and gemstones and stuff like that and made jewelry.
Yeah,
Anyways,
yeah.
he went to a rock and gem show with all his stuff. I went there to go visit him, and he had these stones on the table, and they were really peculiar. And I
Yeah.
picked both of them up, and I almost fell to my knees. And he saw
Wow.
that, and I said to him, "What the hell?" And I put them back, and
What,
he
does it
says,
feel like they were really heavy or like took the energy or something like that?
"Yeah, they're called bungee.
Bungee. Hmm.
Yeah, well, or boji stones.
Fascinating.
One's female, one's male."
Right. Yeah. So like you've got a negative and a positive then, so there's like
Yeah.
must be some kind of charge or field in them or something possibly.
And I almost went down on my knees, and he saw that and he laughed. He says, "You felt that?" I said, "What is that?" And he says, "Yeah, they're boji stones. They're
Wow.
energy stones." And I said, "Well, it took all my energy there for a second."
Wow. Yeah, that sounds really cool. That really interesting. But yeah, well, I like all sorts of stuff with that. I mean, I find fossils on beach a lot. I found like arrowheads, from like Neolithic periods or Mesolithic and that. I've even I find mud fossils. I find loads of fossils, mud fossils and things like that. If you're into it like that, but this is one of my pride and joys that I found. It's
That's
a
nasty,
stone
right?
axe. It's not actually flint. This is actually stone.
A stone
Look,
axe.
yeah, look how sharp that is. Huh? Let's get angled there. See that?
Oh
Look.
wait, does it have? Is it worn where it was attached to the
Well,
handle?
obviously, yeah, it must have like obviously. Let's see. That's like obviously the full shape of it, and like if you can see, it's all like bashed and napped and things like that. So they've obviously worked it, and then they must have like polished and
Imagine getting
shaped it,
coat
and then
design.
obviously it'll have been like clamped in wood or like that or something. I'd imagine like fixed in and be obviously a chopper or something, for chopping trees or whatever and things like that. But that's one at
No
cool. I
trust.
found like loads of prints and that. I believe that's a mud fossil. That's from when flood period where it were hot flash flood. So I'm not sure exactly. Maybe from last deluge or something. But that's a heart. Is that? And these here, that's where it attach in, because obviously it has to be so I don't
Oh,
wobble about and that. And if you know, see the line that runs through. See that there's a line that runs through middle. Bang on. Well,
yeah.
at birth and that, you have like a line, males and female, that comes and that's in your body, and that's what's part of that. But I don't think you can really see it really good in this light. But better if I have my electron microscope and that. Is it there? You see that? I don't think there's like a couple of rust patches. Well, they'll have been veins and that. So wherever rust is, that's oxygenated blood, but would have been ionized, and with iron and that, and oxidating and that.
So
When it
so
was at black.
that's some animal's
So
heart.
that's been fossilized like that. I mean, I don't. God knows what the rest of the body is or whatever it is. But maybe I don't know. It could be an animal's that or something. Possibly humans. I don't know. But I've got a piece of liver.
Have you heard of Oralite Amethyst 27?
No, but I do watch Roger Spear's Mud Fossil University. I've been following him for many years now. That's an ammonite.
Oh, that's cool.
It just looked like a pebble on the beach like that, and you flip it over, and you get these kind of things.
Yeah.
A load, tons of that. I don't know if you can see this. This is in a piece of flint. There's that one.
Well, that's nice.
There's that many. If you know what you're looking for, you fall over it, sort of thing. But I find all sorts of things, and I've got meteorites that I find tons of them. I've got a thing, so like it causes a vortex and that, for panning me, and I just get a few shovelfuls of stuff off at the beach and whack it through it and see what we find. And I've got some flint heads and things here, and that arrowheads and that I found. Because there's a lot like further down beach and coastline where I am. It's like more like from glacier period where it melted, so it's like as it's been scraping down, it's like all churned up and that, and then as seas are rolling it away, there's loads of fancy things. Oh yeah, wow.
Do you see it? Do you see it?
Yeah.
That's a camel's foot.
Yeah.
And then there's where's my piece of this is the Oralite.
Yeah.
Yes, Adam.
I've got
That's the
one of my
Oralite
favourite ones.
27.
See that as
Amethyst.
well, Margaret. That's it. That's an arrowhead that I found. That's one of my favourite ones. That one. There's that one.
And this is
It's
from Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
This is a piece of meteorite.
Yeah.
That's a small piece of meteorite.
Yeah, it looks similar to this one I've got here. Look. Similar to that one.
Let's see. Okay, good cover. Okay. Oh yeah. Hey, that's a big piece.
Yeah, well, look at this one. This is enormous, this one.
Wow.
They're all magnet. I can't show you. I ain't got my blooming magnet with me and that. So, but size in it's absolutely, I think, well, I weighed them because you do like a weigh test. The only thing I haven't done yet is a window test and that, which I will get round to doing because I'm trying to find where my blooming tile cutter is. So I've got a tile cutter, but I found this meteorite as well, and this is highly magnetic. And
Whoa.
wow, that looks well.
Oh, look at Peter. Wow, that's Kelly must love you a lot.
You
Mhm.
remember I was telling you and Adam the other day in that pit, right? This meteorite that I found here, Margaret. It's more. I'd say it looks a bit more Marsy coloured, like from Mars or something. And there's some kind of like Sumerian writing on it. Really, it's got like Sumerian kind of stuff. It looks a bit like that to me, like on it.
Let's see.
I don't know if you can see it very well, but
Let me get my magnifying.
I don't know how well you can see this on camera, but if you look, there's
Which my stream.
this bit here on there.
My stream.
Huh.
You can see it. It's got like slashes and
Yeah.
it looks like somebody's done it with a styling thing or whatever it's called.
And my piece of meteorite smells like sulfur if I wet it.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason's. Yes, I watched some of it. Oh my god.
I've got some
It was
gems
too
in here.
annoying to carry on. I was tired. I got into bed. It was
rubies and all
something
sorts
I
and
could
that.
fall asleep to. And
2 minutes anyway. I'm just gonna.
it annoyed me that much. I went, you know what? Sod you. And I gotta watch the rest of it. But just not now.
I'll be back.
Not in the mood at the moment. Like what I said and what Jason tried to interpret the way I was trying to come across was totally two different fucking things. Obviously, if you're gonna go in a bar or somewhere, hey, is that guy a dickhead? Oh, I don't know, we might be a dickhead. Obviously, you're gonna fucking get a fucking punch in the face, more or less, yeah. But that's totally not the way I was trying to say. Did once I come out my mouth? Oh, is Bruce a knob? Is Bruce a dickhead? Is Bruce this, that, and the other? No, none of that. Right? It was totally fucking different. You've started me off again now, but the guys just annoy me. The guys just annoy me. They crank it up, they twist things up, man. They try to say that it's make it a meal out of it to make it something else, but it totally fucking isn't.
Peter.
Oh,
Peter,
just annoying.
Peter.
Yeah.
Peter.
Yeah.
Deep breath. It's behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Look forward.
I said to myself I wasn't going to do that.
Yeah. Look forward.
It's okay.
So
It's okay.
what was that you just showed before? It was blue. Is that glass or is that a real stone?
I don't think I honestly don't know. I don't even know how she paid for it. She paid quite a bit for it. I think she paid like about 50, 60 quid for it.
If it's plastic, it's warm to your hand.
It's glass. It's glass. So I don't know whether it's formed glass, whether it's crystal, or what it is. I don't know.
Glass and stone stays cool in your hand, but if you rub it against your teeth and it's rough, it's stone.
Hmm. I can slightly bite into the grain.
It feels gritty on your teeth.
Gritty, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's grit coming off it.
Okay, so it's probably stone. Let's see it.
I never expected that.
Wow. Wow. That is so pretty.
It's beautiful. Obviously the camera's not doing it justice. It's such a deep blue.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah, almost purple. It goes from light blue to almost purple.
I've got I've got two black pearls as well, and they shine a nice, you know, the mother of pearl on them. Because they're black pearls, they shine a nice green and blue. A little bit
Yeah.
like, you know, like magpie's feathers. They have that green and bluey
Yeah,
purple shimmer on them. Like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
iridescent. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
but the same with pearls. If you want to know if they're genuine pearls, rub it on your tooth. If it feels rough on your tooth, it's real.
I
Glass
took
is
some.
smooth, and plastic is warm to the touch.
Right.
You
I'll
hold it
try.
in your hand and it warms up plastic.
Well, yeah, I did have. I've still got them actually. I've got some freshwater pearls. You know the ones that are like they're out of shape. They're like look
Yeah,
more like beans. And I
yeah.
took them to the jeweller's thinking I could get something for them, and he was like, "They're not really worth a lot." He says, "I
No,
can give you like 10p for them," and I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah."
yeah. Because they make them now in a factory. Eh? They have all these. Oh, we went to dinner one time, my husband and his friend and his wife, and I had some oysters. Oh, I bit down on a pearl, a little tiny pearl.
Yeah. Jay Ducky inside, having a lurk. I was kind of hoping I'd see Dave hop on for a bit. I just started watching his stream from earlier. I totally agree with him though as well. Boy, you git. Oh my god, there he is. He just comes out of nowhere, man. Git. He's been lurking, and he's been lurking. That's wicked, that is. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I said I was going to leave it there, didn't I? It's better off there.
So soon I'm gonna go make my supper. I haven't eaten since yesterday afternoon.
Oh my god. I've just noticed that my battery's at 6%, so I'm going to have to do something quick.
Mm. All this noise. Oh,
Tried to film the foxes playing outside last night, but
oh yeah?
I couldn't see them. I couldn't see where the bloody hell they was. I think they was in someone's garden. You could hear them though. I don't know if make some crazy noises, them foxes, I tell you. Some really freaky noises.
At the parks, we have signs to not feed the coyotes. I've seen a fox here though. They're pretty big. They're like a medium-sized dog. They're very pretty to look at. But we have wild turkeys here, and they own the sidewalk. You have to walk
Yeah.
on the street. You know, ugly, vicious birds. I don't like them. Yeah.
What's up, Dexter? Huh? What do you want? What's the matter? Huh? Oh. You alright, mate?
They just went somewhere.
Oh, he's
Sorry
back.
about that. Sorry about that, guys.
Everybody is quiet.
I've just been and made me send a coffee, and I've just been collared. That's all with missus and that, and kids and that. Just trying to get them to settle down and that. So I just got to go up and say good night to them and that. So I just thought I'd let you know I ain't dined it up yet. They asked me for something and I forgot what they wanted now. Something for school and that. Oh, their homework. That's it. So, yeah. I've done their homework for them. Don't tell though. Don't tell Mr. Stan. Well, I've helped them with it. I've written all answers out. Well, they've done it this afternoon with me, so they filled it in. So I just said, don't forget our homework so we can put it in our bags and that in the morning. I will. So I've just got to go get this, say good night to them, and then I'll be back. And otherwise, they'll get a detention. So it's all down on me now. Because like, we don't want a detention, Daddy, for handing it in. I'm like, okay, I'll do it now. I promise. I'm just going to take their homework for them, and then saves my bacon. I don't need no more telling off. I've had enough today. I've lost count of how many times I've been told off.
Well, Peter, I'm going to go make my supper. I'm starving here.
I was going to say I'm going to go in 20 minutes anyway. So, yeah. Can't stay up too late. I got work in the morning. Yeah.
So you leave at sunrise.
Sorry?
You leave for work at sunrise.
Yeah.
And then I guess you finish at 2?
3:30. It used to be 6:15 till 2:30, but they've changed the time now. We're on the morning, just the morning shift now. So it used to be mornings 6:15 till 2:30, and then the afternoon shift 2 till 10:30. And now we're just on 7 till 3:30, which seems to drag. It's annoying. Because I'm used to my mornings going quite quick. But it's the way they've done the breaks as well. So, oh well. It'll soon be payday. I get paid on Tuesday, so that'll cheer me up a bit.
Oh, your paydays are different from ours.
I get
Usually
paid on
it's,
the 25th of every month.
Oh, you only get paid monthly.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. When I was working for Canadian Pacific Railway, it was every second week. I was in night cleaning and then mail room. But when I started, I was 9th spare. When I quit, I was 37th spare. So you're hoping everyone would win a lottery or die so you could work. Yeah, that was a bad feeling. Well, I hate that when they go by seniority. And you're at the bottom of the rung. So I shall let you go. Nice chatting with you.
Yeah. I'm not sure when I'm going to come on again. It was nice having you on. Nice having a chat.
You take care of yourself.
And you.
Tell Kelly I say hello.
Yeah, I will do. I'm going to talk to her when I come off anyway, just before I go to bed. So I'll let her know you said hi, alright?
Huh. Alrighty. You take care.
Okay, bye. Bye, Margaret.
Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Still here. Does anybody know anybody that wants a banjo? Do it for £140.
Easy, bro.
Haggle.
I'm there.
You got a haggle?
I've gone to bed now, so. Oh, I forgot the pissing thing. I was going to have a quick tag back in here now. They've gone to bed and that. I don't know what the sky's like outside, but
I was gonna say that to you earlier, Joel, because out here it's looking really fucking.
What's it looking like down your end and that?
It's crap, mate. It's fucking crap. Yeah. Fucking grey clouds pissing me off. Made me miserable coming home. Raining. Oh man. The one side, the one side.
Same here, mate. Same here. Crap. It's freezing. It's raining, and it's miserable. Because we're meant to be Northern Lights or something visible tonight or something. What I saw
in the UK?
Yeah, I'm sure it was. You know, news feeds what you get. In fact, it was from Birmingham News thing or something like that. To get like Kent News, Birmingham News, all sorts of different, like your news things that pop up and that.
Yeah.
And because I missed out on blooming eclipse thing. Because lo and behold, it rained.
Same.
Always does. Oh, like that, we always end up missing it. There were meant to be a meteor shower as well. Missed that. Because it rained. As usual. I wonder if people get alerts and that when it's going to rain.
You just reminded me when a couple of years ago. This was back in May. Might have been May 2020. We'd gone out somewhere, me and Kelly in the car, and we're coming back, and it absolutely fucking bucketed it down. Yeah, that much that the roads were filling up. Half the roads we went down where she lives. Half the roads that we was going down her end. It looked like we was driving
on a river or something like that.
Driving through canals. Yeah, it was mad. So like. Because like the next morning it was that bad, it had gone all up into the brakes and everything, that bad that when we tried to reverse the next morning, the back end of a car started lifting up because the fucking brakes had seized up. So the fog light had come on for some reason and the back end's going
to electrics and that, ain't it? That's what all that.
Yeah. But as soon as we got back and we pulled up into the driveway, yeah, I went, watch this. I just want to try something right now. And I says, because I'm always doing stuff with my Google, and my missus takes the piss out of my phone because my phone seems to be dyslexic and stupid. Yeah, you'll ask it for a chippy or something, and it'll give you some fucking random fucking
I
business.
get that when you're trying to do it. I was
I
there.
don't
No,
know, you
not
ask
that.
it
You
for
know, when
somebody,
it's
and it'll
in
give
it.
you. It's crazy. So I asked it. I says, Google. I says Google. Is it raining in Redditch right now? Pissing it down. Fucking pissing it down. No, it is not raining in Redditch right now. And I'm like, really? I think I got a video of it somewhere on my phone. Actually, I'll have to have a look.
I was just thinking
I'll
now,
tell you.
mate, when I think about it, right, we had a week. When was it now? 2020. That'll have been first pandemic, wasn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. It was first pandemic, right? And we just had some snow up here, and that had shifted out. And then as snow was melting, we got a couple of days that were really nice, and then all of a sudden this storm come, mate. I'm sure there was a storm on that hit UK, and it blasted us with rain and that. I think Wales ended up underwater. There were some places down Kent and pretty much everywhere. Doncaster was flooded, like a big flash flood, wasn't it? So I can remember I went outside and there's a drain on the street out here, eh? And the water it was bubbling up out in it like a fountain. It blew bloody manhole lid up off that drain out in garden, so there were all sorts of bloody it couldn't cope with it. It was like a chuffing to sound coming down road. Yeah, that sounds about right, that. It was May, wasn't it, at the beginning of the pandemic or something. We had like this freak flash floods with storms and that. Some parts of the UK had been hit with snow. Not massively, I mean, we've had some years up here. I've got some great photos I've seen some of that when I used to have a German Shepherd and like 12 inches of snow and that, and just walking on beach in it and that. It's amazing and that, you know, really nice. And like on bankings and that, where we was with holiday chalets and that, there's holiday village and chalets that we had. Like big sand dune bankings and that, and all that had all snowed over. So we got some old skimmer boards and that, and made them into sledges and went sledging down hills and that on there. That's quite fun. Then I lost keys. I fell over. I wiped out on sledge and that, and lost keys, didn't I, on beach and that. We spent about 2 hours looking for them. Luckily, we found them, lo and behold. So like, did some kind of somersault and wiped out and that. And
I was lucky then, weren't it?
all keys for the car and everything, and all like, no. I wet through freezing and that, you know what I mean? Another disaster, well, pretending but it was and that, but luckily we found them. It was like up and down, like over half a mile up and down the beach, like in different sections where we've been retracing it, and they were just there, lo and behold, mate, like
You're
something
getting
like
crackle again, Joel. So you're going to be
Crackle.
robot voice in a few minutes.
what?
It's every hour. It's every bloody hour. Every hour it's happening. Every hour, because it happened
Strange,
this
isn't it?
time.
It is weird and that. It
It's
is weird.
every hour. It's every hour that's
Is
happening,
that
mate.
still on? Because I've been checking. To be honest with you, I haven't even looked at bloody comment things.
I thought he was going to come on for a chat with us, but
Go on, Adam, if you're there, get your send on for a bit.
if he's still there, look, I'm only going to be on for another 10 minutes anyway.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think the robot voice thing's going to fuck that up for me.
You're grafting tomorrow, aren't you? I've got school running morning and that, and then I've got to go shopping. No. Not shopping. I don't like shopping. Well, I don't mind shopping, it's just, you know. And before I even get in car park and get parked up, probably been wiped out in 3 times potentially with people with eyeballs painted on, and that's a nightmare. In fact, I need to go in van and that, so I might just take Bergen and back Bergen and walk.
It's on another dimension.
Hello, deja vu. Yeah, if Adam's still there, I am, mate, and that, and get you sent on for a bit if you want. Last 10 minutes, something, and oh, he's gone again. I'm trapped. No, I'm trapped in time again. Help me. Be help.
No right bloody pigs here about this and all.
I'm stuck, help. I'm trapped in an elevator and there's a wall. I didn't get to see Wacky Races today because it absolutely feeded it. Well, it hasn't stopped. It's been absolutely. In fact, I tell a lie, it did stop around about 6 o'clock, and we had about half an hour. So we went, me and two of the kids went and had a dash at shop and dodged raindrops, and just lo and behold, we were just getting back halfway down the path, and it just went. You know, it's like quick, run up and down and jumped in the house, quick, stopping up. Like Christ almighty. So that's from half an hour's break up to Brest today. I missed out on Wacky Races because I went over here and it's pretty good and that. They like the drag racing on beach and that with like all crazy old cars and it's really good, like it's fun, like there's a kite festival coming up just not far from where I went over there and that showed you we were mulching about and got an ice cream. It's up there, it's Surrey Hall and that and like a thing we call it model village, like little tiny houses, but it's like a village. Might be a last look at that, so we're going to do a thing because apparently it was in paper that somebody's bought it and they're going to flatten it all and that, so that's a shame, right? It's like a little attraction up that end sort of thing. And then a bit further up is the legendary Danes Dyke.
Cracker Jack.
The old Skinwalker is in that dog soldier. That was I'm going camping out me. I've that's right. No, I'm going, Joe. They've agreed to it now. They're going to let me go on that. They've had bets on how long I'll last and that before poo-pooing me sending that. Yeah, well, like 10 seconds or something. Mummy!
Ooh, spooky.
Hello, Adam. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm alright, mate. How are you? Tired? I'm very tired, but I'm alright.
Yeah, snap. I feel shattered today. I worn out.
Same.
Had a busy week, really. Not been sleeping right well as well because bloody knee's been driving me mad.
You want to say hello, cats? Any of you want to say hello? Sometimes they say hello.
Meow.
Sometimes.
Hello? Hello?
No, they're probably all asleep now, Pete.
Nah, some of them are still fucking about.
I need to shave me, man. It's like,
Hello? He just stuck his head around the door and then went, ooh.
I can feel it like tickling. It drives me mad. My leg's going at 50 million miles an hour. If I hold this, I'm holding this leg to stop that one going, so that one's going. So if I hold that leg, that one will start. If I don't hold either of them, they're both going. I'm like that. I can't keep still, mate. I'm dying to get out camping or I want to go kite surfing. I'm dying to get out kite. Proper Boston to get out kite.
Weather's shit though.
I'll feel a lot better when I've had a kite surf. I need my annual baptism and that. And I had a paddle the other day, didn't I, Pete? Baptised my feet and that. But yeah, what's any news or anybody or outcomes or?
Has anybody had
No.
a Samsung or whatever phone they're using, like notification update after that alarm thing? Because I'm scared to accept it. I'm scared to accept it just in case.
I've had nothing up to press look at. Well,
neither. I've had nothing all day.
It could just be an innocent like fucking Samsung thing, but you say Samsung account legal terms updated. Tap here to agree to the privacy notice, And I'm thinking if I click on that privacy notice, it's gonna fucking reset fucking shit, and it's gonna go off in it or some shit like that.
Now says I read updates because like you have to do updates. It'll go update your phone now, and it won't go away, will it? Until you've done it, sort of thing. Or press later, and then it'll pop back up again or whatever. So I thought
Yeah.
I left it, and I thought like a week before all this happened, I thought, right, I'll give in, and I'll do it. And I updated all my Play Store things, all my apps and everything. Just did all lot. It took like half a day to do it. It sent to one forever. But then when I find it all back up, it's really changed everything on
Yeah.
my phone. It's different to how it was, if you know what I mean. It's changed it. It's different. So I'm trying to get my head around it all again now. So I'm just starting to learn it how it was before, and now I've got to start bloody again and that. So it's just like upgraded. Like my weather thing that comes on and that, it's all different, picture and everything, and how I've done it, like configure it, like it's just different. Like even the messengers working different and things like that. I'll get my head around it, like it's just different. But I've done it anyway. But I've not had no. You see, I haven't turned my thing off yet, but I went in. Mine's a Samsung, isn't it? A51, Galaxy A51. And I went into advanced settings, then advanced settings or whatever, on notification. Yeah, that's it. Settings, notification, and advanced settings on it. And then it says emergency or government thing or whatever and that. And you just swipe little button across and motion, it's off and that's it. I probably didn't even need to turn my phone off, but I did, like, just in case. And I find it up this afternoon and that. Well, about 4 o'clock or something on it, maybe. No. Yeah, probably about 4 o'clock. So I fired it back up and I thought, shit above slowed and risk it for a biscuit and let's see what's happened. But I've had no pings, no boings, no vibrations, no all like that. So all's well at the minute. It hasn't self-destructed in my hand. I haven't fried my brain with 5 or 4Gs and things like that. So all's well. I'm happy. Yay. I didn't even have to wrap it in foil either.
No.
No, I didn't bother with that either.
No. I just thought, I'll see how it goes. If it happens, it happens and that. But we're all right. Down.
You know what though? To be honest, I would have done, but I was at Kelly's and I didn't want to waste the tin foil. She would have been like, "Fuck it, then." So I was here. I probably still would have.
It is a waste, like, because we're getting shorter on aluminium or aluminum, depending on which part we're in and that.
Yeah, it's because they keep putting it in the
Natural
car.
resources, in it. We're running low on them. That's a good thing to be going back into saving aluminium and copper and stuff like that. So I've been doing it for years. Brass, copper, aluminium, lead, silver, gold. Save it. Melt it down, smelt it down, whatever, and make it into a bullet and whack it away. Because one day, you never know, that'll be ultimate bargain prices. Copper always goes well, doesn't it?
Joel, did you watch that Funky Prepper video about it, the alert again? And he said something about having to leave your phone off as long as Tuesday or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I did, yeah, but I thought, well, I was gonna, but I thought, well, I can't because it's school.
Yeah, I would have had difficulty with that as well. I suppose it could have been.
Like you were saying with work and that, and I'm thinking, well, if what happens at bloody schools and they can't ring us and that, you know what I mean? Then
Funky Prepper on that. Was he not on for 3 days?
I don't know. That's his problem. Up to press with our mate and that we've been fine. So all's well. Seems to work. I'm just gonna leave that note. You know what I've turned off? All my phone's running as normal other than that. So I'm just gonna leave that off. Maybe Wednesday, maybe. Get Wednesday morning and I'll knock it back on and see what happens and that, see if I get any notification after that. But up first.
Your phone's going to be pinged.
I'll let you know if I get one or not. But up first. Nothing.
No.
So I must have done the right one, and I've turned the right thing, and that because I'm thinking, oh, what do I do? So watching these videos, and I'm like, that's it. Yeah, it's easy. Look. So she's like, oh, so I did all. I said, did mine and kids' phones and all that. Did them all. That was it. It was mainly your phone, wasn't it? Not your, like your PCs and things like that. I don't think it comes through. Well, it won't come through them. It's just mobile phone, isn't it? So it was.
Yeah.
Just on your mobile phone. So I've had my tablet on all day as normal, and I thought, well, I'll leave that on, and I'll turn a note off with it, and I've had nothing on that all day, and I've done what I've done with my phones and that, and all's well. It's everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. There's me, Peter, and Adam. Jill was just signing in now. He was just logging in.
If I'm allowed.
Are they
How,
still there?
how are you going to get by J Ducky? His phone's still off. Is his phone?
Who's that? Yeah, I just thought it. Mainly, I'm thinking if all happens at school, they need to contact us. So, like, an emergency happens or something.
See, I don't know if it's
Yeah,
anything
no.
to do with it, but I've had a lot of ringing in my left ear today.
Oh,
We've been getting it a lot,
I
Pete.
had today, last night, I don't know.
Left ear, right ear,
Left.
lots of it last few weeks, really, haven't we?
Mine's
You've been
left.
getting that as well, then.
Mine's the left ear today. I've had about 3.
Well, Adam, have you had any ringing in the ear, though?
No, just fucking headaches as per usual. That's all I get from it.
Yeah, well, he said singing in ear, though. What's that for missus?
Tinnitus, isn't it?
You know what I mean?
Ringing, singing in the ear, though.
Tittiness.
But yeah, we've been getting that a lot. I don't know if it's these bloody lamppost things or what that are putting up or what. It does make me wonder. So now walking down the street over there and that, and I've been down to that church and things. You know, just like steadying away and I was looking and observing, and like every other 2 lampposts have got an aerial on. And they've all got like a dome on top, right? But that's sensor for light in it, you know, so it turns them on and off like a solar thing. And then there's like a bit that's extended that. I'm gonna take pictures on them and that. I'll have to do it. And there's one right bang smack outside our house, but like every other 2 has got a little diddly black aerial on top of it where that sensor is. Oh.
Hi, Julie. How you doing?
I don't know.
Yes. Interesting.
I keep hearing voices as well. I know it doesn't sound right, but it's like even you're getting now and again in it, and your mum's getting it as well. Even my mother-in-law and that. And it's like, you know, if you like, how can I put it? It's like you can hear kids shouting or something, and like, oh, I'll let her know. Up and door, I go, you shout at me, like, no. But I can swear down, I can hear it playing as day and that, and it's like as if somebody's shouting, like if they're in distress or they're going, like kids will go, Daddy, Mummy, you know what I mean? And it's like, it just sounds real as hell. You'll be
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm doing okay.
But yeah, crazy. What was that? You were saying over there? Did we mention that? You know, over there, right? We're in the room, and this is where I last, right? How was it now? What happened now? How was it room, wasn't I? And she says, have you just opened the door? And I went, no, I'm laid here and I ain't even moved now, watching some of telly and that, or on YouTube and that, and I said, man, I moved and that. And what were it? No, I'm just scared. And I said to her, oh, don't worry about it, be all right. And she said, the door handle went down. I believe it, right? Because it makes a noise. And the door handle went down as if somebody had opened it. Well, I'll show you now like this, look. This is the door handle. You see it door handle,
Yeah,
right?
it's knackered. Don't move.
Right? It just went like that on its own, right? And then door open like that. And it would pick out it down, just with telelight on and like that, right? She said, "Oh shit!" I went, "No, I haven't seen a fucking board." I tried, oh, that was strange. And I went, "Oh, don't worry about it. Sorry, I'm not. Forget about it."
Okay.
Where's Margaret?
Margaret were on earlier, yeah.
Margaret.
Yeah.
A bit lost behind. What's she saying? What's Pete lost weight? What's she saying?
Yeah, Pete.
What's Pete lost weight? His face is done about 3.
Yeah,
And
it's alright. It's alright. It's doing alright.
oh, he is.
It's doing alright.
How's you, Julie, Joel? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's. How are you, Julie? Do you want to stick?
I'm
Do you want to stick your washing here? I'm trying to listen to what that. If it sounds like Coast Guard.
No, I can listen. Yeah, that.
No, it sounds like helicopter Coast Guard or
I
something.
heard a sound.
Oh, not again.
Not a ringing in my ear though.
Yeah, and usually, well, it sounds like it's going out that way, and that I could steer. Sure, I can hear it. Like, sounds like it's hovering. It's not. It's definitely coast. I could tell it sounded helicopter and that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got a bit of the old
It's more of a
thunder to it and that. Yeah, so something happened and that. Hey, it's a bloody cruel sea out there, mate.
Oh yeah.
The weather's a bit shite and all, isn't it? You know what I mean? So that don't know.
I've had a little spine challenge channel today.
Oh yeah, I'll have to subscribe to your channel on that today.
Spy today and that. Just check it out.
Check you out.
But yeah, no, yeah, stick your bush in here in a minute. I'll just go check out.
No, you don't want to see my mush. I'm shy, mate. I like being
I'm curious. I need to go see what I can hear. I can hear it, you know, like humming background and that. So I'm gonna try.
I'm not on screen now.
See where it is.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I am now. I don't like being on. I don't like this.
You can't be shy, innit?
I'm camera shy. I won't make a good actor.
Yeah, I can still hear it. Getting a bit louder.
I need to get my eyes tested, me, I tell you, because my spelling's atrocious, mate. So if you see any of my texts and that, they don't make sense and that. You know why?
Sounds like it's a bit flapper and
We're on at sea again. It's always on at sea, listen, isn't it?
no, but it sounds like it's more that way, like north east. I can hear it humming away and that, so it must be. It's up that way, but it must be out of the sea a bit. If it were like really on edge of cliff, it'd be like thunder stuff like from here and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've done a festival again.
So God knows what's happened there. Like. That's where that Bermuda Triangle thing's up there. But RAF base and all that, isn't that? Roughly up that way, that's where I can hear it buzzing about up there. It's either that or military, but I don't think it's military. We're on Sunday. Wednesday nights, there's military nights. You always get RAF out on a
military
Wednesday.
manoeuvres.
Yeah.
Maneuvers.
So there is some other days and that where they come full chat as if they've been scrambled at last minute. They're always in a pair. In pairs and that.
I like your t-shirt, Joel.
My t-shirt, it's me raggy old. It's me
Mine's been done.
Bridlington South Shore kite surfing club and that. We've got his own club and that. I had him read in that the stems that I've got it all on big on back and that. But it's
That's cool, that is.
dragged to pieces and that. I've chopped arms off it and made it into a like it's an hoodie thing with pocket in and that, isn't it? And a hood on and that. I get my own tops and things all embroidered. In fact, here, look, shift my hair that way. 25 quid it cost me, but see that. So
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah,
all embroidered as well.
yeah. That's cool, man.
All embroidered, mate. Not printed, embroidered. Ian, it better. What's it called? Better embroidered. There's all school uniforms, everything like work gear and that. You've got like big catalogue like that. You can have all your work gear made and everything all you want. Like t-shirts, tops, coats, bloody you name it. But yeah, it was
I
like
have to go to bed in a bit, guys. Give
yeah,
you give you 5 minutes. Give you a few minutes.
well, if you want, I'll call it a night if you want.
Yeah,
What
sure.
time is it? Yeah, if
6.
you want, another 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got to be up in the morning. I feel knackered, like
Yeah, we've all got.
I've walked my legs off
Yeah,
a bit last
keep
week.
going.
And I've been all over.
Cheers for coming on, Jay Ducky.
See you later, J Ducky, man.
Yeah, Jay. Well, to everybody that's come on, really, and that, you know what I mean? All about, innit? I'm going to try and get, I need to work out how to get mine so I can do some live streaming and that, and then you have to put mine in that. Just try my channel and that, you know what I mean? Oh, shit, I should have.
I can't spell my name.
Can't spell it, can't see. Your eyeballs are painted on. You know, yeah, I'll give you all a tip, right? I mean, I don't bother now, but especially when you're young and you go into these parties and they play tricks on you, what you do is shut one eye, you get some makeup or paint, right, and you paint an eyeball on your lid and you do the other one. So then if you happen to fall asleep and your eyes are shut, it looks like your eyes are open and then I'll not do no to you. They were wet, yeah. My eyes are open, can't you tell?
Yeah. It might work until you start snoring, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I can see
You know, like, I always have to have a funny bit in it.
Can you imagine that though? You do that and you think they're fucking got their eyes open and you just it looks like you're staring at someone going snorting at
Like, look.
Imagine trying to talk to them, that'd be even worse.
Well, stop sticking razor papers on your eyebrows or something like that, or shaving them off or something, or setting fire to your testicles or something, or whatever.
You always get one. Okay.
Kids will be kids.
Is he doing a live tomorrow, Pete? Yeah, tomorrow live. Right.
I honestly don't know. Julie, maybe.
Are we watching Bruce tonight? Have you been blocked? Are we watching Bruce? I've still subscribed. Are you giving him a watch or?
Well, last time I checked, I could still get on both of their channels, but you know, like I said earlier, I don't even know if I want to bother anymore after what's happened.
Well, my view
I guess I'll still watch his. I guess I'll still watch his videos, but
put it on and get higher and see what happens. That's what I'm going to do.
I just don't want to get blame or any of us get blamed for things anymore. It's not. That's what it's not about, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. We've got all this technology at the fingertips, and it's not getting used properly.
Yeah.
So if you're not talking, I don't want to talk. So
it's just all got out of hand, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm sort of not bother with drama.
I don't know what the hell's going on, like in his head or whatever, but I suppose I'm disappointed in him.
I am as well.
I still like the guy, but I'm just disappointed in him and that. I just can't
Yeah,
believe it.
I'm the same. I'm the same as you, mate. I'm the
I'm
same
all
as you.
new to it, and I've only just started. And it's like, what the fuck? It's upset me. Like, wow.
See, that's when things like that. That's what brings bad out of me, worst out of me. Because, like I've said to you, I've got a bit of a feisty temper, and that I find it hard to. I can blow quite easily, and that, and I don't like it. Because then, you know, like after I've calmed down and come down off it, it makes me feel really ill, and that I feel ill for a couple of days after that. Then, you know what I mean? And my head's like, fucking, I can't believe I've kicked, you know what I mean, kicked off and that. And
What you don't know,
fucking drains
what you
me,
don't
that.
know, don't hear and don't see. Don't
I like
That's
to
what
save
I've
my
always
energy for a real thing, like a proper real threat. You know, say if somebody tried to come in and burgle the house and I've got my missus and kids in and that, then I go fight or flight mode and that. So I need to make sure that I save all my strength and my energy and my anger and hate inside and that, and use it when it's needed.
We've spoke about
Use
it.
your aggressive feelings, buddy. Let go.
Yeah. We spoke about it, dealt with it from our side. At the end of the day, it's they took it all out of proportion, not us. You know, like we said.
Yeah.
It's water under the bridge. Just let it be, and leave them be. Leave them be.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
I see this, right? This should really, this should be ending it now. And so, if they want to, you know, still interact and we, you know, we do whatever, then that's fine. But if not, and it's, you know, you know, if that's how he feels about what we're doing and that, then you know, we'll not bother no more. Than that way, we can't get blamed for causing trouble, innit? You know what I mean? So, if I'm not there, then I can blame me.
Yeah.
It's a shame, like, because I did enjoy it. You know what I mean?
It's weird how the whole community is like jumped on it as well. It's just, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to go in the chat now and it's like leave a message and say hi and then just be like get ignored. It'd be like, do I really want to be here feeling like this? No, I don't think so. So yeah, like you say, I'll watch his videos.
It's all like fucking monkeys in the fucking cages, fucking banging and fucking. And fucking chat. Peter's back! Peter's back! Get him, Peter's back!
He said, she said.
I mean, I'll still watch his videos because his videos are fucking awesome. You know.
Listen, mate, he's got some good shit on it and that.
Yeah,
I put in some comments and that. When he did that, we like what looked like ancient structures or something on the moon and that.
Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it?
Like, is it geology or is it archaeology? And that's the roof on comment. I said, it's definitely not geology. It's still. It just to me it looked like, you know, like if you were going to do a dig and that, and you start. Say, imagine you're watching Time Team and they get digging in and that, they're all geophys and that, and they start digging it sections and then you can find foundations and that, and you get these, you know, rectangles and, you know, straight, not intentional construction. And to me, and like I said, because it almost looks like a Roman layout, how it looked and that, you know, like a bit how Roman constructed it.
Yep.
But I think he's onto something, me personally, like, bro. He's definitely onto something. It's a shame in that he's got monk on with us, really,
like. Look into stuff like that and stop fucking getting held up with drama and shit, innit?
He's getting his head wrapped up at fucking paranoid with trolls shit and that. That's what it is. Like you said, there's all monkeys banging on bars and that, innit?
Yeah.
Monkey masturbating, orangutan picking his ass.
And then we've come along and that is like, oh, the fuck are these?
Have you ever heard of Maclads before? Have you heard of Macclesfield? The place called Macclesfield, isn't there? The dudes and that they call Maclads and that they sing daft songs, and there's one that's called Chester Zoo. And they like story songs and that. Get on fucking minibus and that. They ain't bailouts like heavy metal dudes and that. Pissed up all night and that.
She smells like Grimsby Docks from her panties to her socks.
But yeah, they do that where they go to Chester Zoo and that, and that's where I got that from. It goes, what is it, polar bears are wanking, I ain't a Chesterton king. Orangutan clicking his ass, monkey
I'm gonna have to
masturbating.
look up some Mac lads now. You got me thinking about the Mac lads now. I'm gonna have to look.
Mac
Up
Yeah,
lads.
Mac lads, that's what it is. Mac lads are fucking. See, they like drink Boddingtons
Yeah, but
and that. If you drink lager,
it's
you're a puff and that, or gay or something.
it's the Mac MACC lads, not
Yeah,
MAC.
Mac
MACC.
It's
Mac lads.
the village. They're from Macclesfield. It's really, really
I
posh
know,
place
yeah.
and that,
I know.
innit?
I know. I used to listen to them when I was a fucking
Yeah,
teenager.
the 6 of 8 songs. That song about Uncle Nobby and that is like a pervert or something. It goes
Yeah.
hanging around fucking playgrounds and that. It goes, oh, Uncle Nobby sniffing a bicycle seat. Something like that. No, we don't want any tweeties and we don't want to see your snake. Something like that. And there's set piss songs and that. There's one called Two Stroke Eddie and that. This bird sings it. She goes, he only had an inch and it was foreskin and he just made a mess all over my dress. Like a biker dude that comes to this bar and that, and she hangs out again like a lady of the night and that, getting all different bikers and that. And this dude and that is thinks he's ace and that. It's called Two Stroke Eddie and that. It's like a fish I can't. And one of the other bastards and that, there's this dude who goes, big fat chud waddles on one night, been out pissed up after sucking 20 pints. And basically, the story is, he fucking goes back pissed up after about 20 pints, goes in house and that, you know what I mean? Ends up going in and thinking, fucking hell, fucking tidied up and that, fucking old bag's been shopping and that, or something like that. It says new pictures on wall. So he goes in and that, and he fucking goes upstairs and that, to the bathroom, and he starts having a bit of trouble at the rear and that, and he goes vomit out the front and bum sick out the rear. And he's fucking shitting and spewing all of it, ends up in fucking bath and that, and then gets sealed in bath with fucking shit and that. So he ends up dragging his son out bath and that, crawling into bed, gets into bed and that, and then fucking woman wakes up and that, starts beating him to death, and he's only gone and fucking next door neighbours thinking he's gone home, and he's gone into next door neighbour's house, shit all over and spilled up and got in fucking bed with fucking next door neighbour and that, and she kicked off and that. He crawls into bed all covered in shite.
I'm not that bad.
It's funny as fuck, mate. I've forgot what album. There's a few albums, but that one's like best in that. It's fucking funny as fuck.
Yeah. Check them out, Peter.
You want to giggle and that? Listen to them and that. They're just like
I
funny
think
songs.
I will.
Like
You
a story and that.
know. I think
Honestly.
I will. Right, then I'm going to wrap this up then, guys. I need to go to bed, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same
I've got
here.
to get up early tomorrow as
I
well.
feel
So yeah.
knackered, mate. I feel absolutely knackered.
Yeah.
Maybe do
Have a good
tomorrow. What's
night, guys.
what's the best time for you, like, typically?
So, say what?
What, for me and for us, Pete?
Yeah, so we can all jump on and have another chat.
Anytime, really.
Well, yeah,
What
I'm
time?
off now till Wednesday. Yeah, I'm off now till Wednesday.
I've got
Oh,
my school
well,
run at 9
right,
o'clock.
that's
And then one at 3 o'clock. So in between
We're
that,
just
I'm not
getting off
pretty much-
here, Justin. Nice to see you, though.
What,
He's going to work.
Justin, yeah. Easy, Justin.
Justin's going to work.
But yeah, I mean, I'll work round you, Pete. And I need to follow my art to get on live and that. I'm working on it. I haven't had no message back yet off of YouTube, though. So I messaged them saying, look, you've got all my details. Blah, blah, blah. Something I told you, didn't I? It says something about a secondary phone number. So I don't know if I've got to, like, another phone number other than my phone number or something. And then it says something about, oh, you've got to have 500 subscribers. And something, oh, I can't remember what it said now, but something like that. So I don't know. But that's just through my YouTube channel. It's not on that live. What's the live stream or whatever it is, Ustream or whatever you're on, isn't it? And I'll have to try that out. But that's through Chrome, is it? Is it through Google Chrome? That?
As far as I know, yeah.
I'll have to check it out on that. Ustream, innit? Is that what it's called? Ustream.
StreamYard.
StreamYard, that's it. StreamYard. I'll just write it down so I forget. StreamYard. Right. I'll check it out. Is it free, like?
20, yeah, dollars?
I mean,
I don't know. I don't understand
I'll
that.
have a look into it.
20 something.
I'll have a look into it.
$20 sign.
If not, what I might have to do is look into that, what it was saying, and then I'll just put another phone number in or something that I've got or whatever and see if that works and shit a bus load in it. You know what I mean? Look, I'm sure I showed you, didn't I, Pete? And it said something about a second phone number or something. And then it lists it down like either 500 streams or this, or you've got to be on for so long or this, that, other, blah, I'll look at it another time. So I just messaged them saying, look, you've got all the details and that, you've got a phone number, this, that, other, blah, blah, blah. Why can't I go live? Question mark. So I'm just waiting on a reply from YouTube now. So God knows how long that's going to take.
I think you have to get so many views, so many subs, I think, before you can go live.
Right, yeah, that's what it means then, isn't it? Right.
Because they changed
Unless
it.
you
You
pay.
used to be able. No, I don't think. Even if you premium, I don't know actually. I'm not sure, but
See, I don't know. It's all new to me. I'm still learning and that. So okay.
Back in
I'm
the
not
day,
sure.
there used to be
Have you tried to go live off your channel before?
Yeah, we tried it the other day, didn't we, Pete?
yeah.
I remember Pete and that, and we tried it.
Oh yeah, I remember, some mad writing came up and I didn't even understand it myself, man. I never seen it before.
So I'm saying,
Right.
it said you want to put a report in on that. So I put what you've got all the details, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? And so I'm just waiting on a reply or whatever.
I doubt you'll
I'll
get
have another
one.
go. I'll have another go at it.
Yeah.
I'll know somebody that knows how to do it.
You go on your YouTube page and it's the middle button at the bottom. It's like a plus sign
Yeah, that's what they did.
around it.
We've been that far, Ad, and some random writing comes up in the middle of his screen. I've never seen it before, telling him basically he's not authorised to do it for whatever reason.
Yeah,
He'll
it's
have to
to
show you.
do with authorisation or something and needed a secondary phone number or something like that.
Ooh,
just odd, yeah.
Weird.
Gate Smasher. You're thinking of dance music, Gate Crasher.
Gate Crasher.
No, that's Gate Smasher or Cack. I remember Justin when he come on that way because on about bacon, one of his.
Gate Smasher, innit?
Smasher, is it Smasher? I don't want to spell it wrong, that's all.
Gate Smasher, innit?
Gate Smasher. That's Floyd, isn't it? That's Julie Stats. Floyd.
Yeah, Julie. You know Julie.
Is that Julie Gate Smasher, isn't it? Is
that
yeah. Justin's? Is that Justin?
No.
Oh,
She's
it's Floyd. Floyd and Julie, Gate Smasher. And
Floyd and Julie. Floyd's Bacon.
Oh, I've got mixed up with that.
Bacon.
Oh, delete that message then.
It's always
Can I just say, is Gate Smasher popped in then? Because I have not seen nothing.
No, I thought it was fucking.
I don't know. I don't think she knows what she's doing.
I thought Justin will get.
Let's have a look.
Okay. Okay. If he hasn't, I can't say anything.
No, it's Justin Branch.
See, what people need to understand is when I'm looking at the comments, I haven't got per person. That's why I have to move.
Justin looks like me a bit with hair and beard and that in Australia and that.
So I don't look at it. Sorry.
Yeah, no. Yeah, look, what are you doing? That's over.
I'll delete it now.
Yeah. It's good. Carry on, man. Yeah, let me have a look.
So that was confusing, Gate Smasher, isn't it?
Yeah, weird.
Justin, it was Justin that I thought.
Justin's in Australia.
Is that him at Langara?
Yeah. Bacon trunks.
I like Joel's, yeah.
Yeah. Looks a bit like me with
bit more sensible.
Yeah, probably a lot more sensible than TV.
bit more normal.
What do you mean normal? I'm normal. Just more
Yeah,
sensible
no,
than
but
me,
that's
maybe.
what Bruce said. They were normal and sensible. Just the only one what he had on his channel and were normal and sensible. That
Ministry
night.
of Sound. Yeah.
What are you doing now? What is she pressing
See, they're opposite.
J douchey or something? What's she got? Yeah, it's just that, just in that's in Australia. It's alright actually, isn't that?
I'm not texting.
Right then, guys. What time? Well, if you want to do another live here and that tomorrow, Pete, just
Drop me a link.
drop a link and we'll come on. We'll have a chat and that. I'll be sensible. I promise everyone I'll be 8% and that. I'll not be a nuisance at all.
Don't invite us. We won't invite ourselves unless you invite
I
us.
feel a lot better today anyway.
Good.
Because might have got a bit of progress in that with
The
council
yin
and
yang
things
slip,
like
Matt.
that. It's been really stressed. This is why I've not been sleeping right. It's
Totally
proper
slip,
stressing
Matt.
out.
What's
Proper
that, dude?
stressing out this. Made me angry.
One of my
Oh,
favourites, Ministry of Sound slip.
Oh
Matt.
yeah, man. So many.
Really floppy, man.
And I had a mix again last night later on and that. I couldn't sleep. And that,
Look,
so
you can
I
tell,
like my
I don't know if
headphones
you
in.
can see this, man, but you can tell I got these ones back in my fucking Bonnie
Yeah.
Weed days.
I was just going to say that looks like a fucking
Wow.
cherry burn well, it looks a bit big cherry burn, that one. Actually. Looks like a
Bloody
cigar burn.
You got a fag burn in it.
And I got these ones. This is a record shop, a rare and deleted garage record shop in London.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking wicked shop, man. I recommend it. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, man. I was doing some dubstep and that earlier on. I found some dubstep. There's that much music on that. Oh, I've got deck. I showed you now. There's proper decks then, mate. On phone and that. You don't believe what you can do with it. You can record it and everything. I
Yeah.
need my speakers and that for it and stuff like that. And, all I'll do is just whack jack in end at phone and that, and boom, and that, just rig it into amp and speakers and that, innit? But I'll get down now.
Should we get off then, guys?
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll come home. I'll have something to eat, chill for a bit, and I'll probably come on. Maybe if I'm coming on tomorrow, if I feel like it, I probably will come on. Though.
Yeah, well, if you're up for
Right.
it.
I'll probably come on about. I'll come on
Yeah,
about
but-
6. Actually, I'll come on about 6.
Yeah, that'd be sound.
I don't want to leave it too late. I wanna make sure I get some sleep, because
That
otherwise
sounds good to me.
I'll be
Like, tea
knock on
time,
effect,
man.
and then I'll be like proper knackered come Wednesday.
Well, that's it. It gives me a chance. I can get kids from school and that, and get them something to eat and that, do what I need to do and that, and get it out way. And then 6 o'clock sounds good.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll be pretty much potted about, really. I'll be researching or doing something like that, or doing some tests or something. I've been making a new Ventura and that. I've playing about with designs for my Ventura and that, but to get collected in. You know I'm on about, don't you, for the white box and that. I think well, it looks alright. I haven't burnt it out yet, so it looks alright. We'll see how it goes.
See how it goes.
It's got to be reliable, isn't it? So they go, yes! Oh, you know, it's fried. You know what I mean? It needs to last a bit, like, innit?
Trial and error.
Trial and error, that's it. It's all, well, it's all new, isn't it? It's, I'm making it up, I'm inventing it.
Yep.
Obviously, there's other inventions and previous ideas. It's just that I've maybe sussed it, if you know what I mean, where others have failed and that, innit? Because it's not just about, oh, shine a laser into this and do that or whatever and that. it's collecting it correctly and then amplifying it, if you know what I mean. You've got to convert it, but it has to run itself perpetually until you turn it off or it blows up, which all it'll do is, it's like, say something blows on your plug socket and that, it'll just be that. You'll have fuse in, so you just take fuse and new one in and off you go again.
Yep.
Yeah, and it'll power its end. You don't need no, because capacitors, what I'm putting in, they should jump start it plenty and that. You know what I mean? Because I've got 2 capacitors and that doing 450 volts each, right? So one capacitor 450 volts of 150 US and that. So not advisable to touch. And I've got 2 of them, so that gives me 900 volts. Whee! With 150 US on each, that's like 300 US.
Yeah.
That's got some power. The power of the dark side of the force.
Joel,
Yeah.
say good night.
Good night, all.
Man. I had to. Sorry, bro. I love ya. Mate, I need to go to bed, man. I was desperate.
I know. Oh, bless you. Oh, Joel.
You can forgive me, I know.
Oh, stop it, man.
You'd be laughing about that. Come on.
You should just put the title as Chat with Joel. I'm only joking, man.
Joel. Live stream, Joel.
Live
Oh,
stream with Joel.
good night, Joel.
Good night, Joel. Right,
Oh,
man.
I'll catch you tomorrow, mate.
I'll catch you tomorrow. Yes.
Thanks for coming on, Ed.
That's
And
all
you,
right,
Joel. And you, Julie.
Yeah, see you later, Julie. See you later, Joel. See you later,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone.
Thanks for coming in. Don't forget your thumbs up, smash your like, subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys.
Awesome. Thank you.
Right,
Bye-bye.
no worries, man. I'll see you later, man. Cool.